course, Manny, a long-time adopted Raider who's now bleeding blue and gold with the rest of us, of course, and we appreciate his time as always on a Friday night. We're also live on KDWA and the simulcast on HCTV. Ross Brockman and his crew has us all plugged in, so if you're watching along on television, we welcome you here to the Fieldhouse. Tartan getting introduced as well. A very physical JV game, Manny. Not a very high-scoring game. 31-24, Tartan won, but a very physical battle. We'll probably see that again here tonight. You got two teams that, you know, there really isn't any, I don't want to say outstanding star power, but each team really plays that team basketball, Manny. And if the Raiders want to win tonight, as they did coming out of the break on Tuesday against North St. Paul, everybody's got to do their job and chip in where they can.
Well, they have to continue to be stout defensively, which they've always been, and continue to take care of the basketball, get good shots. They have a knack for doing that, as well as Coach Cerny comes over and he's talking to us a little bit there. But yeah, just play their game and stay within themselves, and it'll be a fun night.
Mike Groach coming over here, friend of KDWA for so long. Of course, Michael did play-by-play for Prescott for a couple of years with us, and even one time we forced him to do a hockey game up at Forest Lake, believe it or not, which was probably one of the funniest things. And he didn't know much about hockey at the time when he went and did the game, but he did it anyway because we needed help, because we had two hockey games on the same day, same time pretty much. And he actually did a great job. And now his daughter is a very good hockey player, so he's become a hockey dad. So before he even had his kids, he was doing a hockey game, and he thought, boy, I'm never going to have to deal with that. And then funny, you know, his girls are hockey players. That's just great. So very cool that's all come full circle. But Mikey still, basketball is first in his heart. Also plays some of that fast pitch softball that Fike plays, which is kind of cool. Those guys probably have met a time or two up at Dunning Fields as we get ready to go here. Raiders in their blue with gold and white. Tartan in their kind of Woodbury-esque uniforms, Manny. White with that royal blue and black. And the tip will go to Tartan. And here we go. We're live on Friday night here at the Fieldhouse. Nick Tuckner, Manny Hill, Dick Craig to our right. We also have a Kranz and a Storley at the table as well. We got the A crew here, as Tim Cerny said. Actually, he said the ESPN crew and the A team, so that's nice of him to say. Literally do have the ESPN crew here. The guy sitting next to me. Here we go. Tartan in the far side corner. They'll work it off the right wing. Stepping back a couple of steps now is going to be Azaria Whitlock. Very good ball handling guard. Kind of a tall, long guard for Tartan, who goes right side. And that will be Gabby Hicks, one of the captains. Nearly turned it over. Sammy Shoresman, opportunistic, getting that hand in there. Pass left side. Whitlock has that link, drives in, throws it out outside right. Hicks back inside, looking to try to get it to Georges, and it's knocked away by the Raiders' Crystal Carlson. And Kenzie Cadwell's like, hey, do you need a hand? And no, Crystal's going to retie the shoe.
Like Crystal got the steal there and came down with the ball and lost her footing a little bit. Lost possession of the ball.
There's our favorite trainer, Chelsea Zajac here, and we've been sharing baby and child stories the last couple of weeks since she's come back, which has been fun. Back left to right. Here comes Sammy Shoresman off a steal. She'll pass left side, work the wing, now throw it right. Back sister to sister, Torrey to Mallory break. Bounce pass inside, left block, shots up. Crystal, yes, there we go. 2-0 Raiders. Crystal Carlson lethal from that spot, Manny Hill.
Yep, as Sammy going for a steal there. Good defensive play there. But yeah, Crystal, we talk so much about her footwork and also its placement in the post too. It's knowing exactly where to go on the block, where you can get in a good position to utilize that footwork and get a good shot up, and Crystal did a nice job of that there.
Raiders, again, defensively have been just as sound as could be the last two seasons, and this one here ripped away. Raiders with some good defense, and Shoresman got a hand on it. Crystal Carlson works it up the floor. Right side, Mallory break, works inside, takes a shot from 8, off the back rim, no good. Rebound, Hicks and Tartan. Tartan wearing their road whites, and they'll cross the timeline, passing right. Whitlock, long pass, cross court, shot for 2 in front of the three-point line is good for Kendra Eckerke. And that's the first bucket of the game for Tartan. We're tied at 2, and a great steal there near side, looking for a jump ball. It's going to go back to the Raiders. And some good hustle there by Whitlock going down to the floor. I like her already. Just watching her in warm-ups and early on in this game, I think she's going to be one of the kids that the Raiders are really going to have to zone in on, Manny.
Yeah, absolutely. And she's just a freshman, it looks like, too. And so she's going to be around for a while. And so the Raiders are going to have to get used to her.
It's the thing with Tartan's basketball program, boys and girls right now, a lot of young, talented kids. Pass it to the far corner, shot for 3, Torrey break, no good. And the rebound fought for. Crystal Carlson was there, but I think she smacked it off of one of the Tartan players, and it went out as Georges was there in the near corner. We'll have the Raiders for the Coaches Show tomorrow, too. If you're listening on KDWA Live, Saturday morning Coaches Show at 9:05 a.m. from Perkins. Coach Judd and a couple of selected players. Is that a walk there? We're going to foul against Tartan, I think. That might be against Whitlock, unless it was off the ball. No, it wasn't. So it was George's down in the paint. Her first, team's first foul of the game for either team. Tori Brake sends it into Malbrake in the paint. Turnaround jumper. No. Might have kissed the front rim, if anything. Rebound pulled down by the Tartan Titans, and they'll go across the court. Down into the left side. 32 Georges. Back inside. Shots up Chevry. Good. Chevry with her first bucket of the game. 4-2 Tartan. Nice pass inside to the free throw line. Crystal Carlson trying to get around one of the defenders down at the low block. Kind of discombobulated there for a moment, collected her thoughts, passed outside, now back to the right side. Will work the wing with Mal Brake. Brake, left, inside, Crystal double teamed immediately down to the block. Nice move, shots up and good. Crystal Carlson, nice post moves from the block, spun in, got the shot to go. Perfect, Whitlock. Right, left side corner, shot for three is no good. That one went off of Jones and out of play. No, it might have went off of Cadwell and out of play, says referee Mike Groach. She's got some pretty crazy tattoos going. I don't see many high school kids, Manny Hill, that feature the ink.
Yeah.
That one inbounded. Georges, oh, look out, pass into the Hastings bench. Raiders will take it back. 15:08 to go, first half. We're just underway. Crystal comes out, gets a little bit of a breather here, and we'll send in Yeager, the freshman Haley Yeager. Again, watching her grow as a player here this year has been fun. Sets a little pick here. Sammy speeds into the front court. Shoresman, number 2 for the Raiders, works it to the right wing where Cadwell now is pressured. Nice pass to Sammy on the cut. Shot no good. Rebound smacked away. Far side. It's going to go back to the Raiders. Katie Notch is there looking to, well, she won't inbound. They'll give it to Mal Brake.
Good pass there from Kenzie into Sammy. Made a nice cut to the rim. Good look at the basket. Just couldn't get it to fall.
I like the ball movement early, Manny.
Yeah.
The way that they're working the ball around here and they're finding the cuts inside. I think they've done their scouting here and figured out where they can exploit Tartan a little bit. And we're going to get a foul here as Mal Brake got hammered on the near side. That'll go to number 10, Larissa Jones. That'll be her first and the team's second of the game.
The best kind of basketball, Tuck, is when the ball continues to move and it doesn't stop, it doesn't stick. And the girls are doing a nice job of that here early on.
We'll see what the Raiders can do off the right wing with Mal Brake. Mallory spins away from one here, but passes right. And again, Cadwell almost walked there and puts the foot down, passes the Notch at the top. Covered there by Jones. Left side, pass to Sammy Shoresman working the corner to Notch. She drives into the paint, kicked the ball out of play, but I think it went off a Tartan player, right? Yes. Raiders will inbound again. 14:22 to go. We're early on in this one. First half of play from the field house here in Hastings. Nick Tuckner, Manny Hill, Dick Craig to our right as well, doing all of the public address announcing. Katie Notch inbounds, finds Sammy Shoresman, baseline right. She and Cadwell work in turn. Cadwell has it, tries to drive baseline, double teamed. Has that length advantage, plays it to Katie Notch for three, off the front rim, no good. Had the line right. Just missed the shot. Here's Sammy, steps up in front of the three line. Shot's good! Sammy Shoresman along two, and she hits it.
Girls getting some good looks at the basket, Nick, and the nice thing too is that they're not hesitating. They know exactly when they want to pull the trigger on that shot, and they're doing a nice job of it so far.
Kids trying to, again, grow as a team, Manny. Yeah. Even just losing the one girl last year, one girl in the starting lineup with Hannah Norman, and of course Greta Utek as well. This one put back up and in by the Tartan Titans. Nice play down below by Chevry. She has 4 for the Tartan Titans early on, and they tie it up now 6 apiece. Into the front court, Sammy Shoresman passes right. Mallory Brake, where's the number 14 for the blue and gold? Tries to drive in on Whitlock. Nice move there. She comes in for the steal, but carries the ball out of play, and we'll get the Raiders to inbound again as Tartan will check in a couple. Hicks back into the game. Also number 12 in the game for the Tartan Titans, that's Neve Moster.
A plethora of subs.
Yeah, you're definitely right.
Likes to call it.
Raiders with Yeager. Looked like she might have been fouled there. Instead, they get a pass back from Tori Brake, who kept it alive along the baseline, and turned over. Back the other way, Chevry drives into the paint, shots up, and good, and one. Chevry has 6 in the game. Teachin will get the foul, I believe, 30. Yep, 30. Teachin, her first. Count the basket, and 1 here. 6 points early for Chevry, 6 of the 8. And the and 1 shot coming up here, right to left. It's up, and it is good. So Chevry with 7, 9-6. Tartan leading here, 13:04 to go first half. Raiders into the front court. Tori Brake passes left from the outside. It's Crystal Carlson. One-on-one, pass right further now. Megan Matson trying to get a return pass. Finds Tori Brake somehow. Shots up, though, over the basket. No good. Rebound out of play off of a Tartan player. Crystal showing a little bit of good attitude, if you will.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not very happy, but fighting tooth and nail. Here's a pass into Crystal for 3. That's up no good. She's hit a couple of those this year, believe it or not, folks. Trying to put it back up there was Teachin. Shot no good, but there's Crystal, got the rebound, and she's right there on a loose ball. Drives in, up and under, no good, but a foul. Kind of lifting it up towards the rack. Foul called against Tartan. It'll go against 32. That's George's, her second. Raiders will send Crystal to the line to shoot 2. Titans will check in Ellingson next chance. Raiders will check in 2 more as well, as Cadwell and Malbrake will come in, as will Sam Shoresman. So out will come Matson. Sammy doesn't take many breaks. Teachin will come out as well. Yeager will come out. Raiders get the starting 5 back together again at 12:37 to go in a 9-7 ball game. Crystal hit the first. Second shot is up and in and out. No good. Rebounded by Ellingson in the game for the first time tonight for Tartan. Up to Whitlock. And her pass too hard even. I mean, that was a great pass, Manny Hill. It's too bad they couldn't handle it far side.
Those are the turnovers that will drive a head coach crazy, because those are the unforced ones.
Tim Ober, the head coach of Tartan, actually coached Legion baseball when Manny and I were coaching together. I know Tim and I had tried to get a couple of different games together, just were unable to connect. But had a chance to talk to him a few times in the couple of years we coached. Here's Crystal. Nice drive to the lane, all the way up, and lays it in. Crystal saw the lane, Manny, just took advantage of everything they gave her, and you can't let 33 do that.
Yeah, nobody came over to contest, and it was an easy layup for Crystal.
Shot for 3, no good here from Hicks. Rebound Crystal again. Oh, so active on the boards. Both sides. Malbrake off the Carlson board. Back to Crystal, kind of fumbled it, going, I didn't know I was going to get that. Back to Mal again. At the top right. Drives in, gets to the free throw line. Little floater is up off the back rim, front rim, and good. Malbrake, boy, she's got that first step quickness.
Yep.
And again shows it there. Raiders with the lead again at 11-9. Back and forth early on here with the Titans. Whitlock at the top. Pass right, knocked away. Sammy Shoresman fights for it, can't get it. Hicks still on it. Pass into the corner. Ellingson can't handle it, and she stepped on the sideline. Raiders with some good pressure, playing some great defense early on.
Active hands, you know, get your hands in the passing lanes and you see what happens, and can be very disruptive defensively.
Sam Shoresman, front court. Crystal back to Sammy on the cut. Shots good. Yes.
There it is.
Beautiful pass play by the Raiders. They've worked that in practice a time or two, I would think, Manny Hill. Oh, my. Whitlock, that was almost an offensive foul shot. Blocked here by Crystal Carlson. One woman wrecking crew tonight. Oh, my.
Yeah.
Slap that thing away baseline. Get that out of here.
Staying aggressive, making plays.
Oh, my. Inbound pass coming up for the Titans. Jones intercepted immediately by Malbrake. 2-on-2, the break girls work it. Mal all the way up to the rack. Shot no good. Rebound. Tori looking to fight for it. Can't get it. Hicks gets the rebound to Ellingson. Almost lost it again on the sideline. Turns it over. Stolen there by Malbrake. Shots up good and one. Yes.
Wow.
Had a girl, Mallory Brake. Foul coming up. 15, the foul. Hicks her first, and the Raiders really starting to get a little momentum here, Manny Hill.
Yeah, and they're just moving a little bit faster, a little bit more active defensively, and they're making plays and they're staying aggressive and they're defending without fouling and causing a lot of turnovers, getting out in the break.
We don't have a 35 on the roster. 35 is McKinney. Back the other way now. Sorry about that, folks. It's going to be a travel as Tartan tried to put one up and in. It would have went in. McKinney is 35. She's off the JV roster, folks.
Dejanay McKinney?
Yep, Dejanay McKinney. Thank you, Manny. Tartan's had so many girls score. I mean, seriously, up around 15, 16 different girls score this year. Pass in, Crystal, fouled, shot's good. How did that go in? Are you kidding me? Crystal Carlson got absolutely obliterated under the basket, got the shot to go, and won, Manny.
Well, we talk about how strong Crystal is, too, and how she's, even when she's getting hacked underneath, she's strong enough to continue the shot up and continue and follow through with the shot, and that's how she was able to finish that one there, even though she was fouled.
Timeout, Tartan will take one as well. Raiders on a nice run, 17-9 they lead, 10:39 to go first half on KDWA. Welcome back, everybody. Shot is up and good for Carlson. The and one goes. And boy, she is playing one whale of a game so far. Crystal with 10 of the 18. Foul on the play. And let's get the foul coming up here as it'll go against the Raiders, and it will go against Sam Shoresman, her first. Team second of the first half. Whitlock to pass into McKinney, and stolen by Tori Brake, floats it down. There's Sammy for the layup. Yes! Left side, puts it up and in.
Active hands again, Tuck.
And that's
where this whole half.
That's where Sammy's so dangerous, Manny, on the fast break opportunities. You saw it at Como. Look at that! Mallory Brake, those long arms, steals it away, and then a pass down to Sammy. That's intercepted. Oops. Back the other way. Here comes Tartan again. Moster. Right. Back to the top again. Moster works it. Right side, kind of a short guard for Tartan. Eckerke to the top again, and Whitlock.
Raiders in a zone right now.
Tries to drive in. Arm up there. That's knocked away by Cadwell. Back the other way now. Oh, my goodness. Malbrake goes down hard. Another foul here. And kind of physical like we saw in the JV game. I mean, there's a lot of bodies flying everywhere.
See, the issue that Tartan is having right now is the Raiders are playing a zone against him to prevent the inside attack, and Tartan doesn't really have any shooters on the floor, so Raiders are able to take advantage of that.
Backdoor cut, trying to find Crystal, just couldn't finish. 20-9, though, the Raiders lead, and they have played a nice 6 or 7 minutes of basketball in a row here. This one rebounded by Cadwell, and the missed shot by Tartan, and then active hands that time by Moster. Leaves it for Eckerke, drives in, Eckerke in the paint, has it knocked away again. Raiders with good hands in the paint, knocked away by Tori Brake, and up to Mallory Brake, 2-on-2. Mal drives into the paint, shots up, no good, but a foul again. Raiders are really taking advantage in the lane and making sure they draw the fouls and get to the line.
Yeah, they're doing that offensively, and again, on the defensive end, again, Tartan, not very many shooters on the team, it doesn't look like, so. You know, Raiders can just sit back and zone and just sit back and say, we're going to dare you to try and attack the rim, and it's not going to happen because we're just going to plug up the inside. And, you know, hence all the turnovers and all the steals that the Raiders have been able to get.
And when they play efficiently in the zone, Manny, and there's no way for Tartan to combat that, like you said, you can almost just go ahead and do that all night long, and there's nothing that they can do unless they start shooting the ball. Oh, up and under there. That was an aggressive play by Whitlock. Got into the paint, no good. Rebound Crystal, and then it went off of one of the Tartan players. Boy, Whitlock, and actually that wasn't Whitlock, that was McKinney down there. And knocked it away. Raiders try to inbound. That was a little bit of a not so good pass, and we'll turn it over. Moster far side right. Whitlock again works the right wing one-on-one with Crystal Carlson. Pass down along the baseline. Loose ball, picked up, shots up, no good. Off the bottom of the backboard. Crystal got it up to Hastings. Mallory Brake, who works the right side, getting to the wing now. Pass inside, knocked away by Whitlock, kept alive by Crystal Carlson. Drives baseline, little floater baseline, no good. And she didn't like the shot. Back the other way, here comes McKinney. Moster actually, shots up and good. That's her first bucket of the game. Now a timeout, I think, for the Raiders.
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to take one.
Took that one.
22-11, Hastings by 11 with 8:24 to go first half here on KDWA and HCTV. We're back live on KDWA, tape delayed on HCTV. Nick Tuckner and Manny Hill here. Whitlock will pick up her second foul of the game, and Crystal Carlson back to the line. First shot good. Boy, she's been good. 11 points in the game in the first half, and we're only halfway through, Manny. Oh, boy. She could have a big game. I mean,
well, she has that ability, and we've seen that from her before, where she can put up huge offensive numbers, big in the rebounding department, too, for this Raider team. So she's certainly capable, and right now she's on her way.
She's been in the 30s more than a few times. I think she had 36 or something that game against Como here last year. And when she and their big scorer up there at Como, I lost her name for a second. This one knocked out by Shoresman off a Tartan player. What is her name now? I forgot what it was. Now, why am I blanking on now, Manny? Too. But she's one of the top scorers in the state and has been the last 2 seasons. And the two of them went at it toe-to-toe last year. 2 inbound pass from Tori off of a Tartan player, trying to find Crystal on the cut there down by the low block right. Now Mallory will inbound instead, baseline right side. Right along the post, she'll pass in to sister Tori, back to Mal, give and go. Back to the basket, turns and fires. Mallory no good, rebound fought for, and Tartan does come up with it. And now Eckerkey will send it back up the floor. Here's Hicks. Gabby Hicks, probably one of their 3-point shooters, Manny, if you wanted to say, to get a shooter to open things up. But like you said, one of few for this Tartan team, who really is an inside-dominated type of squad when it comes to offense. Here's Hicks outside, one-on-one on Shoresman. Raiders sitting in that zone again, and it's working wonders for the blue and gold. Again, their defense, since they took that timeout early and adjusted some things, make sure that they could get the right defense to go. And like Manny has said, the Raiders, if they can continue to play like this in the interior, they're not going to be able to. There's a shot from the outside. That's no good. Rebound pulled down by Tartan. Shots up McKinney. No good. Rebound. Crystal. She'll run the floor. Left to right. Crystal hits the brakes. Flies in. Right side. Shots up off the glass. No good. Rebound. Tartan. Titans. Hicks. Far side. Sends it down. Shots up. Good. That's Chevry again. She's got 9 in the game.
Raiders didn't get back that time. That led to the easy layup.
Chevry, unfortunately, wearing one of those big, giant knee braces, but it's not seemingly affecting her play. Bounce pass left side. Moster to the top, and now we're going to get a foul on the play.
Going to be foul on Mallory here.
Mal break, her first. 12, boy, she looks young too. Moster, she's an 8th grader, that's why. I'm like, man, oh man.
A lot of youngsters on the floor, Tuck, on both teams.
Well, look at this, Manny. Look at their roster. 9th grade, 8th grade, 8th grade, 8th grade, 7th grade. I mean, whoa. And they're just learning the game, some of these kids at this level. So they stay together, and they're going to be a force for a while. This one knocked away, though, by Carlson. Carlson has Sammy with her 2-on-2, now 2-on-3. Long little layup from about 8 feet.
Everything's falling for Crystal
what
right
in the
now
world?
tonight.
Just puts up a long floater, and it goes in. 26-13, Raiders doubling up Tartan again. 6 minutes to go, and they throw it away to the Titans. Raiders are going to get it back, and you could see the frustration starting to set in some of the Tartan kids, too. And you saw Chevry right there saying, come on, girls, let's get going. And she's really the vocal leader out there right now and trying to get her girls going. Raiders into the front court, but I don't know if that's going to happen. The way the Raiders are playing defensively inside, Crystal beating everybody. Left-handed layup under the basket, and Crystal Carlson is on fire, folks. First half, 5:36 to go, and she is up around 15, 16 points here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, as we said. Wow. And here comes Katie Notch. She'll check in. Raiders sophomore guard. That's a kid, too, that, you know, we're going to need her the next couple years. I mean, she's got 2 more long years of varsity basketball ahead of her. And with Sammy graduating this year, we're going to need Katie and her quickness and her shooting to really start to pick up even this year. Into the corner. Tartan. Foul against the Raiders.
Trying to get Katie for that one, maybe, for reaching in.
McKinney trying to drive baseline. Yep, Katie Notch, her first. If I remember right, Katie was a C's Patriot. A lot of the notches that came through are Patriots. Tartan trying to inbound. Almost ran out of time. Into the corner. Christian in the game for Tartan. Another one of the younger kids. Actually, no, Christian's actually one of the seniors. Works it right side. Back inside now, turning and firing Chevry. Good. Ooh, from the free throw line, she hits.
Didn't call glass there, but
no,
was able to bank it in.
She's 11 points, Manny. 11 of the 15 have come from Chevry so far, so the Raiders know who they got to shut down now. Here's Mal Brake. Pass inside, Crystal Carlson. High post, throws it outside left into Sammy. Return pass, Crystal to Katie for 2 from the top. No good. Rebound fought for, and there's Mal Brake.
Good hustle.
Mallory drives in. Sure, 1-on-3. Why not? Shots up, no good. Raiders wanted a foul so bad.
Yeah.
Not going to get it. Back up the floor in transition. That was almost a walk, too. I don't know what's going on. Rebound there by Crystal Carlson. What do you know? She's already got a double-double, I think. Pass right, and I'm not being facetious, folks. Shot here for 3, Sammy, no good, but the rebound, Jaeger's right there. Back inside, look out, trying to find Katie, but remember, Katie's only 5'3" on a good day. What is she listed as here? 5'6", come on. Kate's lying. But, the Raiders still, the right passes, Manny. Every one of them are the right passes. I mean, Katie was open. I mean, if we connect there, that's another 2 points. Timeout on the floor. You got to be pleased with the Raiders right now. 28-15, 4:09 to go first half on KDWA and HCTV. Welcome back, everybody. We're live on KDWA, also tape delayed on HCTV, trying to fill everybody in on T-Wolves scores, trying to get a boys basketball score, if at all possible, girls hockey score, if I can find one. We'll have them for you as soon as we get them. Nice play by Mal Brake inside, slapping that ball away. And the Raiders in the paint defensively tonight, Manny, have been absolutely fabulous. Yeah, absolutely. And the Raiders have an advantage in terms of length when you talk about Mallory and Crystal, able to get their hands again in passing lanes. Down low. Give and go with Tori and Crystal Carlson, ripped away by Tartan. They'll fly up the floor. Far side right, Ellingson. Swing it around near side to Christian. They're working the perimeter now as Tartan. We'll see if they try to open it up. And hit from the outside. Does this want to go out along the sideline? Yeah, this is back to Tartan. That's the right call. Mal got a hand on it. 28-15. Raiders lead by 13 with 3:23 to go here in the first half. Nick Tuckner, Manny Hill. Dick Craig doing all of the PA and keeping us up to date on anything statistical. We need the turnovers were 15-5. Tartan had the 15, so the Raiders doing a nice job here early on. As Tartan, again, Christian almost lost control. Raiders playing really physical, too. As a pass cross court, hung out to Moster, the 8th grader. Nice defense as Ellingson pressured, and she tried to throw it off Carlson. It worked. But I think the Raiders know once Ellingson gets the ball to put pressure on her. I mean, right away when she came in the game, Manny, she lost the ball far sideline, almost lost it far sideline minutes ago, and then right there again, they try to get somebody on her to try to make a bad pass or just a turnover. Yeah, get her trapped in the corner and force her to make a mistake. Christian throws it in, and right there, they just didn't have the hands on it. Raiders steal it away, and here's Sammy going to slow it down as she gets into the front court, steps back near the half-court stripe. Easy for me to say on a Friday. I need more coffee. Cross court. And it's only decaf tonight, Manny, believe it or not. Up to the top, Mal Brake. And then Cadwell will take over, run it out to the top. And this is Tori Brake, right side, back to Cadwell again. Throws that out up top, Crystal Carlson trying to drive in. Leaves it off for Tori for 3, no. Rebound, there's Mal Brake, but a foul, offensive foul into the basket against Mallory Brake for a push in the back. Yep, right call. So that will be a call here against Hastings. They're 5th as a team, 8 for Tartan. And like we said, at times you've seen some frustration here from the Titans and the Raiders defense, the way that they're playing so tough, but they break out this time 2-on-1 up the floor. Foul against Sammy. Raider fans can't believe it. Danny Roberts is going to check in for Hastings at next chance, but that was kind of a ticky-tack call. Call against Sammy Shoresman. That's her second. That'll send Christian to the line to shoot 2. Roberts will come in, I'm sure, after this shot. And it's up and it's good. So Danny will come in. Finally has something to harness that darn ponytail. I remember we were giving her a bunch of guff last year at the the banquet because some of the seniors gave them little trinkets and they gave her a headband to keep the hair out of her face because it always fly down in there. And I think she has it all contained now with the braids. Shots up and good here.
Who was that shooting? Who's what? Who's shooting? Oh, it was number 11, Christian.
So it was, thank you, Christian. Dickey had to help me out there. Rebound pulled down by Tartan. Raiders on a missed shot. We're getting all sorts of hoots and hollers from behind us. Here's back up the floor. Eckerke, her second 2 of the game. And now Tartan getting a little wind here. Only down 9, 28-19. Sammy breaks into the front court. Works the right side. Roberts stationed in the corner. They'll give it to Danny, working right wing. Pass up top now. And here's Mal break, one-on-one. Working on Eckerke, drives into the paint, free throw line. Jumper is no good off the back rim. Rebound Christian. Tartan lost it. Torrey break, great play. Fighting for a jump ball and will get it. The arrow goes to Tartan, but again, some great hustle by Torrey break to get the hand in there and then fight for the jump ball.
And we're not seeing the same ball movement from the Raiders offensively that we saw early in the game. And that's why the offense has gotten kind of stagnant now.
No, they left.
Yeah, Patrick not happy right now. Had an open Tartan player down on the other end.
All alone. 28-21, a 7-point game. Now the Raiders break into the front. Here's Danny Roberts. That shot's good. Atta curl, Danielle Roberts. In the game for the first time, her first bucket of the game. And Roberts with a 2 and a big 2 for the Raiders to kind of slow down Tartan.
I guess one open player on one end deserves one on the other end, I suppose.
That's right. Chevry again, 2. That's off the right side rim. No good. Rebound, Sammy. Shoresman, left to right, crosses the timeline. Leaves it for Mallory break. 43 seconds left first half. Raiders lead at 30-21. Backdoor cut. Raiders had a chance there with Torrey, but it was knocked away by Tartan, meaning the Raiders will get it back.
That's better there. Good ball movement there. Get inside.
More of what we were seeing earlier. Inbounded by Torrey break. Mallory break here one-on-one. Works in on Eckerke, and a foul will be called on the floor. White number 3 is Eckerke, her first. 2 shots coming up for Malbray. Oh, it is a 1-and-1, and I thought it was double bonus. Okay, so 1-and-1. It's good. First shot good, she'll get another one. Malbreak with 7 in the game. Let's make it 8 here. 31-21, Raiders by 10. Shots up and good. Coach Ober's not very happy with the officiating right now. Up the floor comes the Tartan Titans. 32-21, Raiders by 11. Cross-court pass, up top Christian. Trying to set the offense for the final shot, perhaps. Into the corner, far side. Titans to the top, almost stolen by Hastings. Driving in Christian, gets into the paint, shots up, no good. Rebound by Torrey break, and that should do it. As Danny Roberts tries to put up a Hail Mary pass at the end of the half. Pretty good minutes there from Danny at the end when the Raiders needed him most. 32-21, Raiders lead by 11 at halftime here on KDWA and HCTV. Welcome back, everybody. We're at halftime. Crystal Carlson leading the Raiders with 16 points in the first half. Mallory break with 8. Sam Shoresman with 6, and then 2 from Danny Roberts. Tartan paced by Isaria Chevry. She has 13 points for Tartan, 4 for Kendra Eckerke, 2 for Nevea Moster, and 2 for Kiera Christian. We'll take our final break. We'll come back with your second half so Manny can eat his walking taco. We'll have that coming up right after this on KDWA, and a report of Manny's walking taco as well. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody, to the Hastings High School Fieldhouse. Nick Tuckner, Manny Hill, Dick Craig, host of many others. Not a huge crowd tonight. Glad HCTV is also along with us for the ride as we bring you back to action here at the Hastings High School Fieldhouse. 32-21 your halftime score, and that's what it remains right now, 14 seconds in. Nice move by Whitlock. Drives in, kicks it back outside into the corner. Lost it in the paint. Raiders will come away with it with Mal Brake. Right to left, she'll work it. Inside, Crystal, shot off the bottom of the rim. Back the other way. Titans with Eckerke, shot on the run, good. So Eckerke comes back out to start the half and hits right away. 6 points in the game. Raiders lead by 9, 32-23. Here's Carlson, kicks it back right. Hastings back outside now with Sammy Shoresman halfway between the half-court stripe and the three-point line. Back to Sammy again, steps back to the same spot, now nears the half-court stripe again, surveys the entire situation, passes left, back over to Mal, and then in turn to Sammy. Cross-court right side, Tori Brake finds Crystal Carlson, drives in, high post, outside, now Sammy for three, in and out, no good. Rebound Titans. Pass right side, Whitlock runs the side right, shots up and good on the layup. Tartan with a 4-0 lead to start things in the half, 32-25, and they steal it away down in the paint. And we're going to give it back to the Tartan Titans as Carlson couldn't handle it near the baseline. Inbound pass, here's Whitlock. Runs in left side, the whole way up and under's no good, a little out of control. Rebound Raiders, back up the floor now with Mal Brake, 2-on-2. Mallory drives all the way up, shots up, no good, but a foul in the play as Mal hit on the arm on the ride up. Foul will come to the Tartan Titans. Number 3, that'll be Eckerke, her second. Team's first of the half. And that will send the Raiders to the line, and Mallory Brake's first is good. Mal with 9 in the game, her first point of the second half. Second shot upcoming. It's up and it's good. Mal Brake with 10 in double digits, along with Crystal Carlson, who has 16, all 16 in that first half. A tremendous first half for the Raiders sophomore. Pass cross court. Into the left side, shots up, no good. Eckerke, rebound, Raiders fight for it. Oh, nice job by Cadwell again, and Kenzie Cadwell doing some dirty work down below. Mal Brake, right to left, pass it to the corner, right side. Carlson drives up to the high post, shots up, no good from 10. Rebound Tartan, Titans back up the floor. Left to right they work, bounce pass, right side, here's Jones. And she traveled this time, Raiders will get it back. 34-25 your score. Raiders leading by 9. Shoresman works the right side into the front court. Shoresman steps backwards again towards that half-court stripe. Right to Tori Brake, back to Sammy, now left. One-on-one, working with Cadwell there, was Tartan's Chevry, who's their leading scorer. Pass it to the corner right. Crystal, 15-foot, 2-point jump shot from the corner is no good. Rebounded there by Tartan, but then they throw it away. Mal Brake from the free throw line, bounce pass near Kenzie Cadwell, lost it, goes out of play, but back to the Raiders. 34-25 your score. Just a quick little advertisement for you KDWA listeners listening live. Coaches shows tomorrow. Hastings coaches show at Perkins at 9:05. Coach Judd and the girls will be here. Inbound pass to Sammy Shoresman will work it right side, now along the wing. Back to Cadwell, in turn Sammy again has it. Prescott Show will talk girls basketball with Coach Ron Murphy at noon. Into Crystal Carlson, bounce pass, Tori, shots up, no, right play, wrong shot, rebound good. Offensive rebound huge, and Mallory Brake has 12 in the game on the putback. 36-25, Raiders by 11, and a steal there by Crystal Carlson. Man, has she been tough tonight.
She's been all over the place, man.
She ripped that one away with some aggression. Shot from Cadwell was blocked from behind. She wasn't very happy about it either. And now Malsley called for a foul, smacking Whitlock on the head. Yep, that's the right call.
Yep.
Mal's third. She's probably going to have to come out here. Jaeger will check in. That should bring Mal out. She's not happy about having to come out either.
Those are the kind of fouls that you kind of wish you could have back.
Yeah, and I think, you look back even at the first half and the ones that Tartan had, it led to free throws for the Raiders and how key some of those were. Jumper from the corner, no good. Air ball. Tori's rebound to Shoresman, and then her pass to Carlson's kicked away, and then we get a collision here. Ball will go back to Tartan. Hopefully Whitlock's okay. She took a good thump there as well. Jones will inbound for Tartan. Right in front of us, just off to our left. Inbound to Whitlock, and here comes the Titans. Zaria Whitlock, left side, cross court, back to Jones again, into the corner. That's George's. Floater inside. Nice move. That was a travel, wasn't it? And then they're going to call a foul. And going down hard to the floor, and boy, she isn't very happy. It's Chevry. She took a good shot there. I think she got poked in the eye maybe too. Foul will go to Cadwell. So Chevry will shoot 2. Trying to shake the cobwebs out after that physical play. Shots up here, and that's no good. Off the front rim left. Matson will come in. Who are the Raiders taking out here? Hello. Yeager comes out. A little delay there. Raiders will go a little smaller. Second shot upcoming for Chevry. It's good. Swish. Chevry with 14, her first point of the second half. Tori Brink, one-on-one on Hicks. Pass it to the corner, Crystal Carlson. Nearly fumbled it. Crystal almost lost her footing there as it went out off of Kenzie Cadwell. She can't believe it, but that's the right call. And that the Kenzie face is all too funny when she has something go wrong. And are you kidding me? Was it me? Well, it's going to be a timeout anyway. 36-26, Raiders by 10, 13:42 to go on KDWA and HCTV. We're back live on KDWA and also on HCTV. Nick Tuckner, Manny Hill, 36-26. Ball lost to the paint. Raiders rip it away. Nice throw by Tori Break up the court here and a finish. Fast break Shoresman after she got a foul here when we came back from break. Now we're going to get a timeout or to go out of bounds. Oh, went into the Tartan bench. So Tartan will check in Moster again.
Has 3 fouls on Sammy Shoresman, by the way, so she's going to have to be careful here not to pick up a 4th, because that's going to end up changing how she's going to have to defend the rest of the game if she picks up a 4th foul, so she's got to be careful here.
That could change the whole dynamic of the game, Manny,
yeah.
Just by the way that that Sammy runs things out there. They're going to have to rely on Matson and even to an extent if you want to put Yeager back there because she can kind of play different positions. She's kind of a tweener. So, yeah, you're totally right, Manny. I mean, one more foul for Sammy, and we're really going to have to be picky with our minutes the rest of the way. 38-26 Raiders, though, here. Nice balanced game. Into the corner. Tartan Georges thought about the shot. I haven't seen her take one shot tonight. Pass to the top right. Shot no good from Jones. Rebounded by Carlson, and Crystal to Tori Break. Tori will run the floor. Good pass left side. Sammy, three-pointer from Cadwell's no good. Raiders keep the 12-point lead, though, at 38-26. Hicks into the front court. Pass down low, right side, Chevry. She's been fun to watch tonight, too. Shots up, no good. Rebound, got her own board. Shots up, no, that won't go either. Come on, Raiders got to get that deep rebound there, and instead Hicks from the outside. Jones, cross court. Throws it into the corner, shot for 3, and that one's in and out, no good. Actually, that would have been a 2. And that's the first time, Manny, that I have seen Georgia shoot a ball, so we kind of know what to do with her. I mean, either let her shoot or
until
just...
she can prove she can knock a shot down and just let her have that all day.
Makes it a little easier on the defense, too, knowing who they can let shoot as Cadwell puts up a long 3 in there. It goes off the rim about 15 times and it falls. And that gives me flashbacks to when her big sister, her big little sister, I should say, to my left down there, Coach Courtney Cadwell used to knock those threes down. This one thrown out of play, and the Tartan bench. I'll give it back to Hastings again, and Tori Brake will throw it back in for Hastings as Megan Matson comes out. Mallory Brake back in. Quick toss in. There's Crystal Carlson. Tartan was sleeping. Shots up, no good. Crystal got her own board and puts it back up the left hand. That's good. Raiders a little quick pass. I like that. Crystal with 18 in the game to lead all scores. Raiders now comfortably ahead at 43-26. And a pass inside. They got one to Georges, and she hits down low. Riley Georges, her first basket.
Yeah, it looked like Crystal was trying to front her there, and they were able to get the pass over Crystal and inside to Georges.
Crystal has kind of owned the interior tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, for lack of stronger explanations. Sammy Shoresman again over to Cadwell, who's tried a couple of threes and gone 1 of 2 in her last 2 tries. Sammy, nice move. Kicks into the lane, back outside. Crystal for 3. Yes! She told me at the coaches show a few weeks ago that she has the okay to shoot that when she can, and she's really gotten better with that 3 over the last couple of weeks. And well, right there, now 21 points. Oh boy, Georgia's got one smacked in her face by Carlson, and Crystal get a foul for all her trouble, but only her first. And that's okay. But you know, even with that block, she got a foul. She's just telling Tartan, don't even try. I mean, why? Georges will go to the line to shoot 2, and the first one won't go.
You know, going back to Crystal knocking down that 3, I mean, as Kenzie Cadwell checks out, good run for her. But yeah, that extra element to Crystal's game is huge because it makes her even more versatile. She's such a threat inside, great footwork as a post player, but she can step out and hit that perimeter shot. Come section time, when you need a big 3, she's going to be a reliable source for that. So
absolutely. Prescott Cardinals across the river for you folks listening live on KDWA. 27-10 Prescott boys leading Somerset. Sounds like Somerset tried to stall out Prescott a majority of that first half. Shot Crystal, no good. Rebound, Tartan gets it off of, well, there's Sammy stealing it right back. Shots up, that's no good. Rebound this time. Mal Brake can't put the shot up, but there's Sammy, still has the loose ball. Throws it out for a 6-foot jumper, good. Crystal Carlson was right there, right spot, right time. And now a cross-court pass. Into the corner, they'll send it. Tartan now with another new girl in the game, and that's Aurora Roberts. Boy, that's easy to say tonight. Roberts wears number 4, so we got a Roberts on each team, too. Here's a shot from Crystal again for 2 baseline. Shots up, no good. Rebound, fought for by Teach, and that a girl.
Yeah.
And then, boy, a little bit of a pull off there by Moster. She kind of takes that arm and just throws it out of the way.
You can see the frustration start to settle in now with Tartan as the Raiders have opened up a bigger lead and starting to get a little frustrated.
Tartan cross court, Whitlock running the floor nicely. Up, shot's good, layup. Boy, she's just so smooth.
Yeah.
Will only get better. She and Chevry, that's a nice little tag team there. Chevry's only an 8th grader too, Manny. Those two are going to be around for a while. These two teams are going to have many of great battles. That shot's a little short. Oh, whoops. Crystal tried to just kind of wave at it. Ball didn't bounce back up to her like she thought it was good and swung and missed. 48-31, 9:12 to go here, and I'll say the game. 17-point lead for Hastings. Kenzie Cadwell will check back in for Hastings at next chance. Pass, Hicks, left. Roberts lost it in the paint. And again, getting some time for some of those young Tartan kids. Roberts one of them, but lost control there, and you're seeing some growing pains at times. Whitlock, great play there, stealing it from Shoresman. Up the floor, she'll send it. Chevry, left, I should say right, into the corner. Hicks knocked away. Those long arms of Mal Brake swatted it out to the half-court stripe, but still Tartan with it. Hicks inside, good pass, just couldn't handle it inside. Chevry, timeout Raiders, and we'll get a timeout. 48-31 Hastings, 8:36 to go on KDWA and HCTV. Back at the field house, Nick Tuckner, Manny Hill for AM 1460 KDWA, and also on HCTV. We're in the second half. And the Raiders lead at 48-31, and now Hill will work it into the front court, immediately stolen for, well, knocked into the backcourt, and then Mal Brake got fouled there, I think, by Aurora Roberts. Let's see what Mike Roach has to say about it. That's right, number 4. Roberts her first. They've been impressive tonight, Manny, just all around. I mean, they've had a couple of spurts where Tartan tried to get back into it, but then they put the foot down and say, no, let's just keep going. And here they are, back up 17 again. And now this one loose in the paint. There's Crystal, gets back up to her feet in a travel. Shoot. How? She never... Oh, no. That was not so good. That was a heck of a play by Crystal Carlson.
Yeah, she maintained
back to her
dribble.
feet. Maintained the dribble the whole time. I mean, and Mike even said when he came by here, it wasn't his call, and I understand that. Down low, bounce pass to Hicks. Thought about the 3 steps around Crystal. Shot's good. That's her first basket of the game. No, I totally get it. That was. I mean, again, Crystal showing her athleticism, and that's going to be a makeup call. So we'll take it. Yep. Aurora Roberts. You can hear behind us, some of the Tartan fans are just upset with that. .8:01 to go. 15-point lead for Hastings, standing at 48-33. Still have not gotten a boys update. Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, Kenzie Cadwell going hard to the floor and almost ended up
tied up with Whitlock there.
That looked like a 2-point takedown and back points. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we probably could have got 4 on the board there for the Hastings Raider wrestling team. I think Coach McClay would have been pleased with that one. Good luck to them tomorrow, by the way, in the Kiffmeyer. They pounded Henry Sibley last night here at home on youth night. And Henry Sibley's no pushover. That's a good win for Hastings. No, that should have been a travel, too. And Dick Craig just said it as well. Down to Chevry. Shot's no good, and then they're going to draw a foul. And Chevry's trying to get her girls into this thing with 7:45 to go.
Yeah.
Is that going to be intentional? Crystal Carlson gets an intentional foul? Why? So did she hit the first one or no? Shots up and good. Chevry.
She gets 2, plus they get the ball.
So that was the first one.
Yeah.
She hits. So I thought, okay.
Yeah, they get 2 plus possession, I believe.
Well, the Raiders aren't happy with it. Shots up here, and that's going to be no good. So Chevry won't hit that. Now Tartan to get the ball, too.
And the Raiders have to be careful here. This is still a lot of time to go in this one. You've got a 14-point lead.
Don't let the call affect you.
Right, exactly.
You're up by a lot still. 14 points is a lot right now, and just play how you're playing all game long. No reason to change anything now, Manny.
Yep. Just have to maintain what you're doing. There's still a lot of time left, so you have to maintain and continue to do what's been working for you all night.
Here's Hicks working the right side elbow, and we're going to get a foul off the ball. And this is going to go to Hastings, too, isn't it?
That
40? And the push. That's Cadwell, her second. Okay. All right. I'm not a referee. 48-34. Inbounded to Aurora Roberts. Cross court, Hicks. Thought about the 3. Tartan has not hit a 3-point basket tonight. Raiders have 2. Outside, Raider fans calling for a travel. Whitlock drives in, kicks it down into the paint, but it's ripped away by Carlson. Torrey Brake has some room. Crosses the timeline.
Cross Coach Cerny saying be smart.
Yep. On the run, Sammy puts it up. No good, though, on the layup. Rebound, though, pulled away. Sammy Shoresman finds her footing and now gives it back off for Cadwell. Trying to set a play here. You can see Cadwell was saying to Sammy, what do you want to do here? What play you want to run? Now Sammy's got it outside right. Pass over to Torrey. Break. Cross court now at the top of the key. Driving in right side is going to be Crystal Carlson. Throw it down along the baseline. Sammy has it. 6:35 to go here in regulation. 48-34 your score. Down to Crystal. Low block right. Shots up. No foul. And off a blue-white ball. Settle, Pad. No.
Yeah, Pad's not happy right now.
Let's take a timeout. 48-34, 6:29 to go. Let's settle down. Let's all settle down, take a deep breath on KDWA and HCTV. All right, we're back. Underway. We're trying to keep up with Cece Carlson over here. She's our extra coach now, so she's been evaluating play all game long, and we're having some fun with her as she keeps us company. This one's stolen away by Mallory Brake. And you can hear to our left the first person to say, there you go, Mal, and that was number 5. Back the other way, here's Hicks. She gets swatted in the head there. She puts a shot up. 40. Cadwell, her third. Hicks kind of tearing up here. She really took a little swat here, so they're going to let her collect her bearings a little bit. So she'll shoot here left to right down towards the home of the Raiders mural. Shots up here, no good. That's good news. 48-34 still. It's kind of stuck here for a while, Manny, and it's been a lot of physical battles and a lot of energy.
Both ends of the floor.
Yeah. Second shot from Hicks. I don't think that's going either. It won't. You can see it offline right away. And the shot put back up Chevry. That's no good. Rebound, Tori Brake. Back to Cadwell in the paint, trying to work onto the back here. Raiders with a little pressure there. Crystal back to Sammy Shoresman. Cross court, Tori Brake. Tori will work the right sideline. Into the corner. There's Crystal. Drives up, shots up, fouled on the play, no good. Oh, and then she gets body slammed. That should be an intentional foul, too. Yeah, that one should be. I mean, she can body slam her on her face, and that's okay. That should be a technical. That should have been a technical foul. No T? So Chevry will get her first. The Raiders definitely wanted a technical foul there as Crystal Carlson got body slammed after that play.
Yeah, it looked like she...
Brother Benjamin trying to bug me during the game, by the way. That's nice of him. He's going to the Vikes game on Sunday, so of course he's...
Crystal's going to come out. Looked like... Well, the thing of it is, it looked like she came down and may have hit her head
she did. She threw her off of her as the whistle was blowing and slammed her head into the floor.
Yeah.
If that isn't a technical foul, I don't know what is. Well, he body slammed her on the face. Give her a second. I mean, geez. Well, it doesn't matter. After a play like that, it doesn't really matter. 48-34. Just, you don't teach people to play basketball like that. And unfortunately, Crystal got the wrath of it. That's all right. Scoreboard says otherwise. That a curl, Megan Matson. She'll shoot for Crystal and hit it. That's just fine.
Well, this, of course, will be on tape delay on HCTV.
That's right.
So.
Second shot missed. Rebound pulled back up the floor. And that should have been a double dribble. No call there either. Manny, you saw it just like I did. And goes up and shoots anyway. Does Whitlock. No good. That one goes out of play, but the Raiders are going to get it back. We need to grasp some, reality here and just play basketball. It's getting a little bit ridiculous.
Getting a little out of control right now. And somehow, some way, it's got to get settled down.
Georges to Whitlock, rides in, shot's good. Nice play there. Whitlock found some room. 49-36, 5:08 to go. Sammy will step back. Raiders going to work some clock here. You hear Coach Cerny saying that's exactly right. Move that ball. Use those skills that the Raiders have shown all game long. And that one hit into the backcourt. And Mallory got tackled. Back up the floor, Georges. Shots up. That's no good. Rebound pulled down. Shot no good again and a foul.
Kind of speechless right now, Tuck.
Cadwell, 4th foul. So Crystal will come back in. Yeah. You go get it, Threes. You're on now, buddy. I got a smile
Crystal.
out of her. We're going to go get him now.
Got it, kid.
Finish it off. Go, Threes. So proud of the way she's played tonight.
Yeah.
She's such an animal. Oh, man.
She's a tough kid.
Yeah, and then Kenzie comes off the floor and she's going, did she punch me in the back of the head or whatever she said? Oh, my goodness. Manny, I'm as confused as everybody else in here. Shot's no good. That didn't even hit the backboard or the rim. Raiders get a free inbound. Yeah, I don't know. This has just gotten a little bit weird for me.
Yep.
Now, stepping on the sideline, I think she was pushed, though, with Shoresman. So this should be a foul against Tartan, and the Raiders will get it back. 12, Moster. That's her 2nd of the game. Tori needs to throw that thing in, does. Finds Sammy. In the backcourt, far side right. Raiders now will throw it backwards.
Got to get it across.
Got to get it across. Got to hurry up here. Trying to get across for 10. Did, barely. Sammy, right side. Trying to get it into Mal break. Into the paint. Trying to get a shot off. No foul on the play there either. And now we're going to get a jump ball, and that's going to go back to the Tartan Titans. 49-37, a 12-point ball game. Tartan has been able to chip away while being chippy. And now with 4:23 to go, it's a 12-point basketball game, and the Titans have the basketball. Here they come. Left to right into the front court. We need our fans. You can hear them in the background, starting to get going a bit here. Moster cross court. Whitlock. Inside. Shot no good from the baseline. Georges. Rebound. Hicks. And a jump ball. That'll go to Hastings this time.
No, they called a timeout.
Timeout?
For Tartan.
Timeout. Take a timeout, and we'll take one as well. 3:59 to go. 49-37 on KDWA and HCTV. Here we go. We're back live on KDWA, also on HCTV. 49-37, 3:50 to go. Whitlock drives in, good bounce pass. Shots up, though, no good. Raiders fighting for the rebound, and Yeager was there, but I think she might have gotten fouled on the play. And the Raiders are
Whitlock, maybe?
It might be. No, it's going to be 15. Hicks, her second.
Okay.
Let's be smart. Play good, smart basketball. Be disciplined. Raiders up by 12. Haven't scored in a while, though, Manny.
Yeah. It's been a long time since the last field goal here for the Raiders, so.
We had the one free throw. Here's Crystal on a pass, a little floater pass, goes all the way up to the rack. Shot's no good. Rebound pulled down by Tartan. And here comes Moster, the 8th grader. Off into the corner. Right side. Chevry, who's been quiet in the second half. We want to keep it that way the rest of the game. Hicks back to Chevry. And the shot's up, no good off the back rim. Front rim went off at Georges and out of play. That's the right call. Thank you. Back to the Raiders. It went off the forehead of Georges and out of play. Right to left, Carlson runs the floor, bounce past Yeager, had it for a moment. Now Crystal has a nice pass.
Heads up
Way
play.
to keep it alive.
Great play.
Boy, has she played a great game tonight. Crystal Carlson's been everywhere. Here's Mal break on the outside, double team, back to Sammy, left side. Crystal Carlson one-on-one on Georges. Beats her all the way to the rack, shots up, no good. They're gonna say
It's on the
it's a
floor.
screen.
Non-shooting foul,
Yep.
looks like.
Illegal screen or something like that, Manny. Georges with her 3rd.
So the foul's on the floor, so Crystal's going to get a 1-and-1 here.
Yep. Let's go threes. Carlson right to left, shooting towards the Raider emblem. Shot's no good. Rolled around the rim and wouldn't fall. Rebounded by Tartan, and here
Gotta
come the
get back.
Titans. Yep, Moster, quick in transition. Works it up far side, shots up and good.
Drilled it.
Georges for 2, and she was quiet all game, and now she has 5. Here's Mal break, shot on the run is no good, but she gets fouled. You could see on her reaction afterwards, she wanted that one to go. 21, that's Chevry. That's her second. Tartan will check in a couple of subs here in just a moment as Mal break to the line to 2:35 to go in a 10-point game. Shots up, and that's no good. Still too much time. Let's hit this one, make it 11. Shots up, good. So 1 of 2 at least. Mal break with 13 points in the game. And as Dick Craig said, Raiders the first to 50. That should mean good things, percentage-wise. Oh, running the lane was Whitlock. A couple extra steps.
Yeah.
And then Crystal gets tangled up. That's a foul. Georges went up and tripped her.
Yeah.
Got her legs tangled up.
Doesn't like the call, but it's the right call.
George is saying she was trying to alternate and get, shuffle the feet a little bit, but they just got caught entwined, and she can't believe it. I just noticed that Georges has like a pink ponytail. See that?
Yeah.
It's like magenta. I just noticed that because you just walked past in front of us. I go, she got pink hair? She does. Shots up and good. There's no problem with that at all. Trust me, during the summertime, I always look for funny things to do during Rivertown weekend when we have the kitten ball tournament. And last year it was dyeing my hair, which is kind of funny. Shots up. That's no good. Rebound pulled down there. Jaeger had it, lost it, and then Crystal Carlson got in there. Timeout. Timeout blue? Yeah, we'll take one. 2:14 to go. 51-39 Raiders on KDWA and HCTV. We're back, and Eckerke hits a 2-point basket. She has 8, and then a tackle along the baseline. And that's going to be a foul, as that's the second time that Crystal Carlson's been tackled tonight. At least this time she didn't get a face wash. So this should be double bonus. 2 shots? 2 shots, says Mike. Mike Roach says 2 shots. Well, me too. It's not only you, it's me too, so. Well, radio guy even gets yelled at too, so don't feel too bad. Shots up, and that's good. Crystal Carlson's had a whale of a game for Hastings tonight. She has been the absolute leader on the floor, on the bench. Doesn't matter, defensively, offensively, she hits both of them there, and we've seen her grow the last few years, but man, oh man, I mean, this is another one of those games where she... Dick, do we have a timeout over here? Timeout, 1? Do we have 1 timeout?
Got a tie-up possession arrow to the Raiders.
We're sorry, folks. We were acting as a telephone service for the coaches and for Dick, so Manny had to...
Got to make sure everybody's on the same page.
What? Timeout. Raiders. Yeah. No. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, because it was a jump ball that time. That was our possession, right? Because we called timeout before, so now we have 1 timeout left. So we're just trying to make sure we got that. So and now we turned it over. Now Tartan will inbound. You're right, Dick Craig. Thank you. 53-41. We're even trying to get everything straightened out. Into Georges from the paint, kicks it outside. Whitlock for 2 on the line. No good. Rebound. Who do you think got it? 33 again. Crystal Carlson up to Jaeger, 1-on-1. Nice little bunny hop, but that bunny hop means a travel.
Yeah.
that might work down at Pioneer Park during the summertime, but that's not going to work here. That's okay. 53-41 with 95 seconds left. Raiders should hang on here. Jones inside. Chevry blocked by Carlson again.
Well, she's just been terrific tonight. From the opening tap, she's just been outstanding.
Oh, my goodness. And she had to sit out a couple minutes, and that's all she sat out after getting bulldogged into the hardwood here. Now foul against Tartan again, and that should put the Raiders in line for 2 more shots. 25, Whitlock, her 3rd. That's a reach-in foul. So 2 shots of the Raiders in the double bonus. 75 seconds to go, and Shoresman will shoot 2. First one's perfect. Sammy with 9 in the game, looking for double digits. Prescott Cardinals were up at the half, 27-10. The boys as well. They're about to end that one as the second shot is good. I think they're also going to cruise to a nice victory for you radio listeners out there. Pass in, don't worry about it, Pad. Shots up, that's no good either, and a foul. Foul against the Raiders will put Whitlock at the line. That'll be against 23, not 20. Haley Yeager, her first foul. 1:06 to play here in the game. Whitlock to shoot. And the first one is good. Second shot, that's good too, rolls in the front. 1:02 to go, well, just about a minute. Mal Brink works the right side. Raiders will probably try to kill off the rest of the clock. Why not? Crystal Carlson with it, far side corner. Cross court, Sammy Shoresman. There we go. Nice little move, got around her, gets down to the block, runs around the baseline, and there we go.
Job.
Let's kill off some of that time. Atta girl, Sammy. That's
See, that's a team play right there. She had an opportunity for a layup there, but
into Crystal, good.
Said we'll get a nice feed inside to Crystal.
Crystal's, I think, around 20, I think 27. I can't tally him up fast enough. This one's stolen away by Mal Brink to put an exclamation mark on this one. She'll run end-to-end, shots up good. And I think the Raiders in the last couple of minutes going ahead and putting them in the basket because of what happened earlier, I would guess.
Yep.
Shots up here, no good. Crystal gets the rebound, and now she'll run it out. Up to Sammy. She'll cross the timeline. Yeah, go put it up for fun.
Why continuing to foul?
There we go.
They're
trying to foul.
I mean, that's just...
Yeah, just get out of here. 59-43, the Raiders are going to win this thing in what was a physical, ridiculously nuts at times battle. And final 59-43. Hopefully you folks that were watching on cable channel 15 enjoyed it. We'll be back with your radio listeners right after this. Raiders win it 59-43.